Hey guys, welcome back to our Tampa Spartans Dynasty in NCAA Football 2014. As you can see, I'm showing you the stats for the Vanderbilt game, and I'll be showing you the stats for the UL Monroe game because the video files were corrupted and they will not go into my editing software. I do apologize for that. I don't know why it is doing it, and I can't really figure it out. So I'm just going to show you guys the stats and give you guys a recruiting update and show you guys, all the guys that I'm trying to go after and try to make this team better. As you can see, the Vanderbilt Commodores traveled over to Tampa and they beat us 43-24. Santonio Rivers had 168 yards receiving. Heck of a game for him. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough as our defense really struggled to get control of the passing game of Vanderbilt. Shermer threw for 296 yards and 3 touchdowns. And against UL Monroe, we won 14-10. That is our Sun Belt opener. Not a whole lot of offense in this game. We had 2 rushing touchdowns, one in the fourth quarter that won us the game. We did throw for 275 yards, but Hendricks couldn't find the end zone. He had 409 total yards in the game. Hendricks was 24 of 33, 275 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. He was sacked 3 times. Rankin really struggled to run the ball, only having 63 yards on 23 attempts. Hendricks spread the ball across the field, hitting multiple targets. Very good job distributing the ball to most of our playmakers. Offensive line allowed 3 sacks. Marlon Bonner had 10 solo tackles, 4 tackles for a loss and 2 sacks. Wise and Holiday also had sacks. One interception by Tremont Price. Returned it 3 yards. He also had a deflection. We had a forced fumble by Wise, and it was recovered by Holiday. It was a crazy play. I wish I had the highlight to show you. Now that's it for those games, and let's take a look at our recruits. Our top 4 recruits are secondary players. Carnell Thompson is strong safety. Drew High at corner, Alex Van another corner, and Justin Woods at free safety. The bigger schools aren't really going after them right now, so we're putting a lot of points into them, and hopefully we can snag these guys away from the top tier schools. Taking a look at some of their ratings, very good zone coverage ability by Drew High, great press ability. He will come in and probably start if we are able to get him to come to Tampa. Alex Van, also very good zone coverage, 87, very fast corners. His tackle is a little bit lower than Drew High's was, but that's okay at corner. Justin Woods with an 80 tackle, decent coverage ability, and pretty good speed. All 4 of these guys can come in and compete for starting jobs immediately. They're all very talented. Derek Harrison, an outside linebacker, also another talented prospect. Acceleration leaves something to be desired. It's only at 70, but he's got pretty good finesse move, power move. Lonnie Jackson, good lineman. Josh Cox, we definitely need better linemen to protect Victor Hendricks at quarterback. Clint Miller, another outside linebacker I really like. Great power moves, good tackling. Acceleration is very low, but he'll work on it. Matt Williams at center. Reggie Jude, defensive end, 71 speed. Alan Wilson, middle linebacker, great speed and tackling. Matt Jones, a quarterback prospect I like. He's very fast. He'll develop into a great read option quarterback. Marquise Mills will most likely be a lineman, I believe he was. Steve Anderson, another safety, very slow. He's got good coverage. Tommy Hearn, middle linebacker, good speed. Marcus Dunn, good speed at corner. Pretty decent zone coverage of 79. Odell Morris, pretty good blocking all around. Jake Lowry, a 4-star running back. He's technically a bust, but the bigger schools aren't really going after him, but he's got good speed, and we're going to go after him, try to get him. Bernard Bain, I believe he is our lineman athlete. And Leroy Woods, a JUCO tight end. I really like his abilities here. they're not amazing, but he'll come in and he'll probably get some playing time. And here's a look at our 2 recruits that we have already got commitments from. Grant Ostrander, 82 throw power, 76 accuracy, pretty decent speed. And Darren Adams at fullback. I know the overall is a 54, but we needed a fullback. We went out and got him. He's got decent speed and decent pass blocking at 72. But that's pretty much it for our recruits and our previous games that the files were corrupted on. Our next game, if it's not corrupted, will be against Appalachian State. We get to travel to Boone, North Carolina. Take a look at some more recruits. This is all of our guys that we just went over, but just showing you guys the lead that we have on them and how many points we need to catch up to some of them. We lead for most of them. I'm hoping that we get, at least 18 of the 20 guys we got left. And that'll be a pretty solid recruiting class for our first season. And for Mike Allstott in his first year as a head coach. On that note, I will see you guys next Friday or Saturday with our next Tampa Spartans Dynasty video. Take it easy, guys.